What is up, everybody? It's Kelsey, and we are back at it again in hardcore WoW. And today I want to talk to you guys about my favorite and what I personally think are some of the best add-ons to keep you alive and to just make the game more enjoyable in hardcore and just classic WoW as a whole. So I have a lot of add-ons that I use. I use them for random shit, and I like testing different ones because I enjoy pretty much every aspect of add-ons because I really like how they just make the game a lot easier. I do wish the game would just like fucking start implementing a lot of stuff in retail at least. But here on Classic, it just gives me a really nostalgic feel where I remember getting in here and using add-ons and feeling like I was a fucking hacker man to like figure everything out, even though this is not even close to that. Because if you were wondering, add-ons are completely allowed. The game is integrated and been open to add-ons for a long time. And also so are most MMORPGs for the most part. Like everything from like Elder Scrolls to WoW to, at least I hope, fucking Final Fantasy. Let's say I've never really been big on Final Fantasy, but like most if not all games allow for some sort of mods and or, you know, add-ons. Not really mods, but these add-ons just make the game so much fucking easier. They make questing more simple and like honestly brain dead for me, and that's why I use them. So I'm going to go through what I use, but first I'm going to show you guys how to get it. So first, you just go to the website. You just open your browser, search up curseforge.com, and then Curseforge will come up and give you the option to get this app. And this is the app, like it's up there. It says Curseforge. It's got the little anvil, and then you just click on the plus, and then you scan your computer for games, or you manually add your game. And if you manually add it, you basically just go through your document folders until you find the game and then click on it and then click add. And it should then put the logo right there on the side like you've seen for WoW and Elder Scrolls. And then it will then let you start searching. And then you can click on this and search for whatever you want. Let's say you want maps. Leatrix, Mapster, the old Leatrix. Let's say you want to look up the weapon swings. Weapon swing timer. It is simple. So let's go through the ones that I like the most. Now we're going to start right off the bat all the way down here with Questie. I think Questie is probably the number one most important thing that I could ever think of. And that's just because I use it for everything. It puts everything on my map. Oh, I need 6 grizzled bear hearts. Well, now I can open it up and I know that they're here. Now, don't get me wrong. I've been told that there are better add-ons because the spawn maps for Questie aren't the greatest. And that's probably completely true. They kind of suck. But so far, they haven't fucked me too badly. So I fuck with it. I've been rocking with Questie for years. I'm going to keep on going. So I fuck with Questie real hard. Now, this just puts everything there and lets it list over here. Like, it just makes everything so streamlined. It makes it like fucking retail for me. And that's what I like. I like to be real brain dead, real silly. Now, other than Questie, I'm going to say number 2, and this isn't out of importance, but it is for my soul, and it's Deathlog. I think Deathlog is what makes hardcore hardcore. So Deathlog, as you can see down here at the corner, I have my skill bars down here, so you can't see all of it, but there's this mean little thing where it tells me who died. Or there's this skull, and I can bring up the whole level. You can even watch your friends. And you can click to add people, and just search. Or not even your friends. Like, let's say someone fucking runs in front of you and takes the silver leaf you're trying to grab. Let's say fucking this cunt. Eat you good. Fucking, what if I fucking hated him? I could just click on this and fucking watch list his ass. Last check, never. We can just watch him. See if he dies. If he dies, cool. If not, I don't even know how to remove him. There we go. You can just watch me. You can watch your friends. You can watch your enemies. Who knows? I hope it told him that I was watching him. I hope he thinks I'm a creep. But you can watch anybody you want. And I just think this is probably one of the most important things on hardcore because, I mean, dude, this is hardcore. Like, literally, 39 health points is all I need. And then he died from falling. It was not all I needed. This is fun in its own right. 30. Look at all the people that have died. This is fantastic. Like, Deathlog is my favorite thing. So we're gonna quit doing that before I get just lost in the sauce of laughing at people. And it gives you the live notifications. They get very annoying, but it's very fun for me. So Deathlog, that's definitely my number 2. My number 3 is probably, and these are all just in order of silliness, to be totally honest with you. There's no real rhyme or reason of my like listing them, and they're not of importance, and I'm going to put all of my combat ones together. But I'm going to say my next one is probably going to be my Cursortrail, just because it makes it shiny like that. And I'm so brain rotted from retail that I have to have it shiny, otherwise I'll fucking lose it. Betterbags is a huge one for me. I say Betterbags is a big one. So Betterbags does this. There's many of them like this. Like, I'll show you guys if we bring up Curseforge and just look up bags. Bag sync, item levels and bags, BOE bags, garbage bags, retail bags, movable bags, bags. And then just bag on, baginator, bag item, bag sync. There's a fucking 1,000 of them. I used Bagnon for years, and it always works really well until it doesn't. And Betterbags for me has just, I switched over to it a few months ago and I haven't looked back. So Betterbags what I'm fucking with at the moment. Bagnon is also phenomenal. I've just been rocking with Betterbags lately. Auctionator, if you plan on, Auctionator's a big one if you plan on doing a lot of trading. Auctionator, it like gives you the price of things. Yeah, look, it's the number 5 most downloaded thing for Classic. It just gives you the price on shit. It's not giving me the price on shit, but like whatever. But it gives you the price of things that will go into the auction house. And it's just nice, especially when you're in the auction house, because then you can, number 1, see if you should just vendor something or put it in the auction house. And number 2, if you're at the auction house, you can see if you're going to get fucked on it. So it'll say the average price like right below it. So it's really nice. A huge one is, it's called What's Training. So when you open your spell book, you'll see all the spells here, yada yada. But then you have this extra tab down here. When I click it, it actually tells me what spells I can get at what level and how much they're going to cost. So like coming soon, total cost for the next 3 is going to be 45 silver. Forever, I'm going to need 135 gold. But like, this is insanely nice. Now, I think it doesn't fucking tell me what grimoires I can learn, which is a pain in the ass, because those get pretty fucking expensive. But other than that part, it is great. It helps me a lot because, as you know, these fucking things, the skills, you got to run all the way to a trainer. And if you just hit like 15 and you're like, fuck yeah, let's go get some spells, and you get there and you realize that either A, there are no spells available, or B, they're trash little fucking, like, I remember I ran back and the only thing that was available was Unending Breath. The fuck is that gonna do? Like, yeah, cool, I can breathe underwater. I guess I won't drown sometimes. But, like, I haven't come close to drowning yet. So, it was a bit of a wasted run, and I forgot to check this part. So, What's Training? Great time saver. Okay. So, for combat add-ons, I do several things. So, number 1, without an add-on, what I do is, to stay safe, I actually go into options and go to my graphics, and then I turn off ground clutter, because here's what everything looks like with it. It does look better, much more like visually nice, but it hides a lot of stuff. So then what I just do is I go to graphics and I just turn that to 1 and I do that. And then I have a few things that actually help me with other aspects of staying alive. Like this one's called maxcam, and I can zoom out this far. This just makes it so that, or like along with not having ground cover, I can see fucking everything. Like it, and you can even set it to go further back than this. And when you're in some places like the Barrens, or you're like here in Silver Pines, you can just see so far out. It helps you see where the other mobs that you're farming are, and it also just helps you keep from being in extra spawns. Helps you watch for that fucking son of like Aguilar, or whatever the fuck his name is. Like, it just, gives you the vision to be much more safe. Another one I use is Healthbars, where it actually shows me the percentage of their health that's remaining, just so it just gives me the peace of mind of being able to like gauge how much damage I'm doing to them. I'm also using Classiccast bars, which is here. Now there's nothing here. I'll show you guys. So this is Classiccast bars. This actually shows like what they're casting at me, and it gives me a cast bar like I have on mine. So it gives me like a full visual cue to interrupt. ClassicBeatiary actually gives me details on the enemies, so I know what attacks they have. Cursortrail, I've already talked about that, but that's what gives it the shininess. I use maxcam, which is what gives me that zoom out. Target health, which is what gives me their health bar, and I think that's all that I would consider to be my combat stuff. I'll show you the bestiary. So when I put my cursor over something, you'll see at the bottom right there, it says that I have 3 out of 6 needed. It actually doesn't show the Deathlog on it, which is strange. They killed it, so it's gone. Oh yeah, so I can still do it on a body. So like there, and when I click control, taunts the target to attack you, but has no effect if the target is already attacking you. So it has, the grizzled bears here have absolutely no attacks. They're going to stun, maim, bleed, anything, so you don't have to worry about any of that shit. So that's really helpful. Whereas if we go and find something else, I'll be able to show you like how it shows me their other attacks. I'm kind of just where the bears are. I was hoping to see one of those little fucking stupid werewolves. Here we go. Rodhide Mystic. He has Curse of Thule. Reduce the spirit of the enemy by 4 for 4 minutes. And then the Deathlog on that. He's the 777th Deadliest Nazaroth. Average enemy level death 13. And then, of course, there's another bear. So those are my combat add-ons. Those give me insights to my enemies. It lets me know what their health is at. It lets me gauge what they're going to do. It lets me see all around me to make sure that like nothing's walking towards me while I'm fighting. Oh, and I have one that does help with fighting, but it's also helpful for just overland stuff. It's called Get the Fuck Out, just GTFO. I'll bring it up right there. All that does is make a loud ring if I am standing in the stupid. If I am standing in something that's going to hurt me, whether it be just like an overland fucking torch or fire, or if I'm standing in an enemy AoE, it'll just make a really loud ding noise to just fucking move out of there. And it's very, very helpful. So, and you can also set it to do like, to start ringing if you're at like 30% health, so that you know you're at 30% health, shit like that. So, Get the Fuck Out, another big one. But those are all my combat ones. I think the last thing I want to talk about is the map add-ons. So right now I'm using Leatrix. I was using Atlas, but I'm really fucking with Leatrix right now. So Leatrix just makes the map really detailed. It fills them out for you as well. So if you saw, the heat map is from Deathlog, just so we all know. The heat map is from Deathlog. This shows you everyone's dying. That's where you're gonna map out your no-nos. So like I know why people are dying there. It's from the spiders. I know where they're dying here. It's the death field. People are dying here, almost guaranteed from Aragar, the son of Aragar, that fucking cunt. But besides that, Deathlog gives the heat map. The little things are from Questie, but the actual filled out map and the details are all from Leatrix. And it just looks so much better. It looks so much fucking better. This thing looks like dog shit from Classic. It's blown out. It's really bright. It's like, I don't know why the fucking contrast and everything was so bad in fucking 2004, but it just was. But Leatrix just makes it look really good. I really like it. Atlas is nice, but to be honest with you, fucking Leatrix I'm really fucking with right now. But yeah, map add-ons like Leatrix are definitely a big one for me. But yeah, that's those are the add-ons that I'm using. I don't use a shit ton. I was thinking about doing a more retail version UI, but I don't think I'm going to at the moment. But let me know what you guys use. Do you guys use anything else? Do you guys fucking hate Betterbags? Do you hate Leatrix? Or do you hate add-ons altogether? Let me know. As always, guys, thank you so much for coming out, checking out the video, showing love, commenting, viewing, everything. Love you guys so much. I'll see you guys next time. Later.